So I have just finished my 3 night shifts. I've had a beautiful baby every single night, and yesterday was actually a really lovely shift, so I'm really pleased. My mum's just arrived and we are now heading out for a Sunday roast, and I am so excited. I can't wait to get stuck in. You're so funny. We just got back from our meal out at the Botanist. We were going to go for a walk afterwards, so I put 3 hours on the car, but we actually ended up talking and eating a 3-course meal instead. So we only just made it back to the car in time. Mum's decided she wants to do some gardening, which is, I'm all for some gardening because I hate gardening, so she can do my weeding for me. That is perfect. So she says she's going to do that in the morning. I think now we're just going to get ready for bed. And then watch a film in front of the TV and have a bit of a chill night. Look at how cute these little mint chairs and peach pillows look. It's supposed to be a really hot and sunny day tomorrow, so I'm going to leave the chairs out tonight. Tomorrow's project is going to be making a start on the garden. We'll see how it goes. I might just be watching Mum do it, but we'll see. I was going to say ignore the mess in the background, but you can't actually see it, which is good. I have just got a very exciting package from, if you can see, a company called Knit. I ordered this. Oh, everything's falling out. I ordered this maybe 2 weeks ago, and it has just arrived. It's for vegging, and I've had it specifically made as one of the last bits of decor. Got a little message from the owner, which is super cute. And then inside it comes with like nesting straw. Okay, well, all the beads have just fallen off as I've got it out of the packaging. So I am going to try and sort that out when I get back. But Mum and I are heading for brunch and then going for a little walk. I'm hoping it'll be nice. The weather's not as good as it was supposed to be. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. So we have just got back from having brunch out at a little hall nearby. We've gone for a little walk in the countryside, which was lovely. And then Mum's decided she's found has a newfound passion for gardening. So because Dad isn't coming anytime soon, she's going to make a start on the garden for me. She's been doing some weeding this morning, and I've just picked up some flowers to plant. I've got these little ones to plant, and then I've got this fuchsia bush to plant. And then here's the weeding so far. And we're going to try and get rid of this big thistle. So this little border was full of weeds, so she's pulled all those out already. And then I've been spraying the driveway, and then she's made a start on the back as well. So gonna put all this stuff in the bin and then brush and vacuum the garden. Spent the last 3 hours in the garden. The weather is absolutely beautiful. It's so sunny and hot and very relaxing. I am just sat down in my new like cozy corner with these chairs and cushions that I showed the other day, and we have pretty much finished the garden. We've done all the weeding, vacuuming, brushing, planted some new plants in the front, de-weeded. Well, Mum did all the de-weeding, to be fair, and yeah, just tidied up a bit. Only really a couple of things to do. I've got to put up my mirror, but I need my dad to do that because I need a drill. I've got to get rid of some of the debris that's too big for me to do, so Dad needs to help me take it to the tip, and then paint the fence. So it's not awful, but I just want a fresh coat of paint on it and the wall painting too. We thought it was going to take us like days and days, or take me and someone days and days, but it's literally taken like 5 hours between the two of us, mostly mum to be fair. I'm a little bit hungry and thirsty now, so I'm heading inside for a bit of a rest. The last thing I need to do is spray the like patio and the weeds and the moss area, but I'm starving. I've not eaten anything since 11 because mum didn't want any lunch and she didn't want to stay for tea, which is a shame because I did get food in, but I guess I'll have enough for tomorrow. I'm not sure you'll be able to see me too much, but I've woken up in the middle of the night and I thought I'll quickly look outside to see how my lights are doing, and they look so pretty. So the one that's hanging up the lantern, only one of them's wet, so I think I'm gonna have to move them because it doesn't look like it got enough sun, but it's so gorgeous. Look how pretty. And then these are the little flame solar lights along the patio. It is another beautiful day today and I look a hot mess. Well, not even a hot mess, I just look a mess. Today I have had a busy-ish morning. I've been doing some like blog work and uni work. I'm going online for uni lectures in an hour, so I'm just having some lunch. But my electrician ended up coming a little bit earlier. He's fixed some plug sockets in my garage so they now work. I was just checking it's locked. And then he's also put up my last of the 4 cameras in my house, so I now can literally see pretty much everywhere in the entire property, apart from inside. I have removed the one from inside because I'm not having that much work done anymore. So yeah, I feel like our house is finally getting there, which is making me a little bit more happier and excited rather. And yeah, hopefully everything keeps working. It looks so much neater than it did, and we figured out what some of the plugs inside the I want to call it an airing cupboard, but really it's like my hallway cupboard now. So I'll show you what it looks like quickly. So it's up here and it looks so pretty. I'm really impressed with it. I think it just works with the white of the everything else that's white. As you can probably tell, I've washed my hair and had a shower now, so I'm looking a little bit better, but I am drying my clothes outside for the very first time in this house and I absolutely love it. The weather is absolutely gorgeous today. It's been really warm and I've just got my bed sheets drying outside, which is nice. I think I'm going to have to invest in a bigger like garden area because this one is very small, but we'll see how we go. Time to water the flowers. With myself, I ended up falling asleep during my one-hour lecture this week, which isn't very good. I know I made it to the first like 44 minutes because I remember looking at the time and it was 44. So luckily it's recorded, so I'm going to catch up on the last half an hour. But yeah, can't believe I fell asleep. I think it's because it was so warm and I'd like wrapped myself up in the blanket, which was probably a mistake. So that is what I'm going to do now. And we did. They went home, they got the pyjamas on. So both my little lights are on and this light is lighting up the garden perfectly. I've turned it down to the lowest brightness and let me show you how bright it gets. This is halfway up and this is full brightness. It literally looks like daylight, it's so bright. Back to the darkest. Dimmest? That's the word. I'm really beginning to love my garden. I'm not sure I've mentioned it on here, but I have spoken to a few people about getting a pet. I would absolutely love a dog. And that was the plan for last year. But I can't get a dog by myself at the moment because it's not fair to leave it for 13, 14 hours sometimes at a time. And I could get someone to come and like take it away and take it for a walk and whatnot, but it just doesn't feel fair. So I've been thinking the other option would be a cat, but I can't get a cat because my mum's allergic, my sister's allergic, I've got 2 sisters allergic, and yeah, someone else is allergic, so I just don't want a cat, even though I think they would be good because they would be cuddly and indoors most of the time. But yeah, so that's kind of ruling out the cat side. So my other thinking is to get a rabbit cage, a rabbit, and put the cage here, and get rid of this box, because I think that would be the perfect place for it. My only thing is, because I've got astroturf in the back, it wouldn't be able to have a like run attached to the enclosure, so I'd have to take it out to grass at the front and watch it, which I don't know how, so I need to think about it basically. Anyway, I can't believe I've been asleep. I fell asleep during my lecture, like I said, so I literally slept for like an hour at about 2:45. Then I fell back asleep at about 6 after tea. I woke up very briefly, turned TV off. I thought I was getting up, but then I've literally just woken up again at 9:30. So getting to sleep tonight's going to be interesting. I'm going to make my lunch and tea for tomorrow. And then I need to make the bed. So because my cleaner didn't come today, my bed's still not made. So I need to do that before I can go to sleep myself. And that's the light going off. It's cool, it's all censored. It even works over here, so if I do move, it comes on. Right, I'm actually going to end the vlog here because I am just doing some like boring jobs for the rest of the night. I feel like the last few weeks I've literally just looked a mess. I'm not wearing any makeup, although I do feel nicer now that I've had a shower. But hopefully this weekend will be a little bit more fun. So I'm going to start a new vlog. I am seeing my cousin on Friday and then seeing my sister's Friday night, spending a couple of days with her and the kids. I've not seen the kids yet this year and I've not seen her since January, so that'll be nice. And then I think I'm going to be heading to Wales to see my dad for 24 hours. I'm unfortunately at work on Tuesday, so I won't be able to stay too long, but I just don't really want to be alone at the moment, so I think that's probably the best decision, but we'll see how I feel about a 3-hour drive on Sunday night. Just transferring the videos and pictures off my phone and I realised I didn't actually end the vlog. So thank you so much for watching and I will speak to you next time. Bye.